Welcome to the Losers of BAHASF tier list. We're going very in detail today with these people. It's gonna be quite the trip. We have the Kick Rock Sun tier. Just get out of my face, I don't want to see you anymore. The Waffle House Beat Up tier. We all know what it's like in Waffle House. It's like World War Z in there. Biting the Sidewalk and Curb Stomped. Public Marrow Furnace. This is a good one right here. I love this one. And then we have the 7th layer of the Inferno. So let's just dive straight into it today. I'm kind of tired, so let's wrap this up really quick. Lux is immediately in Public Marrow Furnace. This guy has like this sick, twisted addiction to sending everybody who he has contact with gore. This guy has gifs of people getting beheaded, gifs of people just being exploded, people falling to their deaths. Like, if you can think of a way someone can die, this kid probably has a video of it and he probably already sent it to someone. And he loves to say, yeah, well, I don't really do that anymore. I moved past. I don't send people gore anymore. And then 2 days later, he's sending somebody like a cartel execution video. So yeah, that guy needs lead in his lungs immediately. This guy, Kia, yeah, he's probably in the same tier. This guy, so he was banned from some BAHASF adjacent server, like a little smaller community based around BAHASF, for what he said was he claimed he was going to draw porn of Eternal right here, but when I asked him about it, that's all he said to me. He said that was the only reason he got banned, and that was the only reason that like everybody hated him. So I did a little deeper digging, and it turns out that's not even remotely what he was banned for. Like, no one even cared that he said that. He actually got banned because he was sending people videos of him cutting himself and other gore videos from Watch People Die, of all places. So yeah, that guy, I don't even know. Why are you sending people, why are you cutting yourself in the first place? This guy's like 14 too. What are you doing? What's happening? You're 14. There's no justification to be cutting yourself right now. Eternal. So I actually wrote a very eloquent thesis on this quite a bit ago in our group chat. Waffle House Beat Up. Eternal is such an interesting character to me. It's clear he wants to LARP as both me and Talisman and reap the rewards of both of our behavior, but in doing so gets neither. He wanting to be seen as the positive nice guy like Talisman, whilst also being free to do and say whatever he wants like me. He doesn't see that because our personalities are so black and white, when he tries to be both, he becomes a sorry excuse of neither. Plato wrote of this. He's basically, he tries way too hard to be both of us at the same time. Like, look at his avatar, bro. It's literally Talisman's avatar, but with a different winter hat. You can't make it up. He's dressing like Talisman, so people like assume the same behavior from the both of them, i.e. him, Eternal, being a nice person, while also copying everything I say to a T. Like, this guy literally says everything I say. It's insane to me. Next we have Icy Manred, and Icy Manred is immediately biting that sidewalk. This guy is quite the character. So first he was preaching about Judaism and Israel in the BAHASF server, whilst also admitting that he spends his parents' money on hentai to read, and he linked it to me, and I haven't even read it yet, and I don't really intend to, because it was very weird, like fetishy stuff. So I'm not even touching the link. I don't even trust it. But why he's here mainly is because he, for completely unprompted, no pressure, just admitted to being 18 and dating a 13-year-old boy in BAHASF chat in game, again for no reason. So when he was called out for this, he was like, no, it's fake, dude, it's fake, it's a fake screenshot, it's not even real, it's fake. And when Colin wasn't buying it, because it was literally not fake, it was said by him, there's no counter argument, he just called Colin a mom beater and then got banned immediately. But it's interesting, he only got banned after he called Colin a mom beater and not preaching Judaism and being a Jew. Michael Boss. Yeah, you can get beat up in Waffle House too. So this guy, I haven't seen this guy in like a full year, ever since I made those videos of me 1v1ing him and shooting him with a gun. But he came back recently and he still held this grudge from 1 full year ago against me, to where he literally uploaded decal screenshots of me with like a equal KDR when I wasn't even really playing the game like that. And he's like, yeah, this guy's a negative KDR, I'm equipping all of this. Trying to like imitate what I did to him, but failing because it's like, no one cares. I don't even know. Well, yeah, he's an interesting character for sure. Nugs, yeah, you can get Marrow Furnace too, kid. I don't know what like attempt of a joke this was. He tried to say that he quote-unquote baits kids on Roblox for sexual avatars, and then blames literally everybody else for why he said that and why he does that. If I recall correctly, he blamed his friends for telling him to buy it. He blamed the UGC creator that uploaded the sexual avatar items he was wearing. He blamed people on a completely different game for wearing the same exact avatar items. And then he blamed ADHD or autism or whatever, as if literally any of that is a justification for what you did and said. I don't even know the thought process behind that. He's a very weird kid. And then the delicious ripe cherry on top of the cake, this guy sent me an apology doc, and it was like a couple of slides, and the very first 3 slides of his apology was him just sucking his own nuts. Like the first side, his apology, by the way, he's supposed to be apologizing for what he did. The very first slide is something like, "Oh, I'm a good builder. I'm a really chill guy. I'm like, people like me." Like nothing that should be ever written in an apology where you're trying to own up for your actions. The very first slide of your apology shouldn't be, "I'm a chill guy." Yeah, I don't even know. That guy's stupid. That guy needs to get cured of his autism or something. I have no idea. Next we have Forge. Forge can get... Forge is kind of funny though. What do I want to do with Forge? He can bite the sidewalk. This guy is like a, this guy's like a super, what you call it, YN, but he's like a gay YN. He admits to being the stress reliever for his group, which is just crazy to say under zero pressure. I don't even know why that he fixed his fingers to type that, because that's crazy to me. And if you saw the admin abuse video, you already saw most of what I have to say about him. But he recently got on an alt, like most people do in BAHASF when they get banned. They get on an alt and pretend to be a girl and continue to play the game, just to get sniffed out a couple of days later. So all that was worthless. He made it so obvious too. Like, he didn't even bother to change the way he typed, because this guy trunicates words in his sentences for no reason by cutting out very specific letters. So when the alt started doing it too, it was basically a no-brainer. Now Astral, see, I'm gonna play devil's advocate here for a bit. I'm gonna put him in kick rocks and just go away, because yes, Astral did send the disgusting zoophile image. He did this because Marugo, who we're gonna get into, told him to do it, and he hasn't really exhibited behavior like that ever since then. He seems normal for a bit, so I'm gonna give him mercy for a bit. But if I regret making this decision, he's gonna regret making this decision. You can go to Marrow Fern. I couldn't even find an avatar of this kid, a picture of this kid's avatar, because he has like 400 alts any given day. This Marugo kid, straight to hell, straight to the inferno. He is so weird, dude. I got back into contact with him in a group chat dedicated to bullying Forge, and he's talking to me like I'm the weird zoophile, like I'm the one who sends people gore. He does basically everything Lux does, so they're basically on the same team. I'm actually just gonna move him up because you deserve to die too. Hell with you, bro. Get out of here. Now see, that is a very, very funny character. That can bite the sidewalk. That is like, he's a very tragic character. His backstory is very lengthy. He admitted to Astral that he got bullied out of school and started doing homeschooling, which is crazy to admit for no reason. Again, another person just admitting things for no reason that only harm them. I don't understand why he would admit that. Yeah, man, I got bullied out of school, and I'm in homeschool now. Like, I don't know what could have been happening in school for the bullying to be so bad in Australia of all places to get homeschooled. Like, they were putting spiders in this kid's lunchbox or something. They had spiders in his locker. They were giving him swirlies in spider-filled toilets or something. I have no idea. But the second he gets bullied out of school in real life, he gets on the game and just boosts his ego by killing people who don't defend themselves on the game, calling himself the quote-unquote antagonist of the game. Fear my power. Like, you can't be calling yourself the antagonist of anything if the only reason you're there is because you got bullied out of public school. Like, that's crazy. There's no way anyone like you should be having an ego and calling yourself the top one when you just out-farmed and got bullied out of. How do you call yourself evil, or I'm the GOAT, I'm this, I'm that, my ego is huge, I block people when they're mean to me? You can't be calling yourself this when you get bullied in real life to the point where it's so bad you get homeschooled and you block people who say mean things to you. This doesn't make any sense. Literally throwing rocks out of glass houses. I don't even know. This guy is insane. Literally insane. Speaking of insane, we have Jacob. He can go right into the Inferno. This dude, since I think it was some random kid in BAHASF, he sent them a video of someone literally cracking a rat, and he was banned for it after. He wasn't even banned soon enough. Like, this guy was going around like, yeah, I'm a pedophile, I love kids. He was saying that over and over and over again, and he got banned very later on. But interestingly enough, this was very recent, like maybe 3 weeks ago. I joined a like a Minecraft dev server, like for texture packs and stuff like that, solely just to like check projects and stuff like that. This kid just happens to be in that server talking at the exact same time I joined the server. Like, everything is everything. Like, he doesn't have videos of people cracking rats. So I was very swift to get him banned from that server. And thankfully, the moderators there were very aware, unlike BAHASF, and they banned him on the spot once they saw him admitting to being a zoophile. So that was good. These last two guys, nobody knows these guys. Everyone is too new to know these guys. This is JJ and Michaels, and I'm putting... Can I highlight both of them? No. Okay, well, they're both going in the Inferno. These two are like the apex predators of the game, like omega pedophiles. So, we're gonna start off with JJ first. JJ actually used to very heavily target Nox to groom him, which, Nox of all people, crazy. He would constantly just make very, very strange remarks to him, and it got so bad to where he was being publicly outed for it by people who wouldn't really care less. And it reached like a max boiling point when he commissioned some random artist to draw art of them kissing when Nox was a minor, and that promptly got him doxxed and banned. And his fit on the doxing image that they had is crazy. He's wearing like a tunic and a quilt on at the same time, probably in the summer because he's wearing a short sleeve shirt, and his whole fit is terrible. I can't understand it. If you're gonna be doxxed, at least get doxxed in a good looking fit. You look crazy, bro. Step outside the house too, of all things. Like, insane to me. And then Michael's here. This guy, he's like the Thanos of pedophiles, basically, for this game. So there's not much record of Michael himself because the server was nuked like 3 times, so it's very hard to find any information. But solely off of what I recall, he was constantly making very strange remarks to minors in the community that really made no sense to say, that had like no joke relevance, just being weird all around. And there was 2 very specific people in the server. It was one, they were furries, by the way, of course. So is Michael's. Look at his avatars. It was 2 furries. One of them was named like Tegan, and the other one name was like Houdini. And when Michael's got banned, both of them ended up leaving the server with him on their own. Not banned, but they physically left the server when he got banned. And no one really knows what happens to these guys. I only know that how the Houdini guy might have been okay, because he used to talk to me like very infrequently because we were both like trading like hats and crap at the same time. So I knew for that minute he was kind of okay, but whatever happened to Tegan is completely unknown. I don't know what happened to that guy. But the reason he was doing all this is actually kind of tragic. Like, not hilariously tragic like Eternal or Thet, but like actually real life sad. So in the picture you can clearly see he's like wearing an army LARP fit. That's most of his avatars, by the way. He disclosed this very secretly to Black Widow, but like in DMs. But he said that he wanted to join the army, but he couldn't because of his medical conditions and stuff like that, like diabetes. And the diabetes was very, very bad. To the point where this guy literally has no legs in real life. Like, he told this to the alt that he had no legs. Like, his legs were amputated from his diabetes, supposedly. And that's probably why he's only on Roblox all the time. Which is crazy. Like, you're getting groomed by someone on Roblox who doesn't have legs? How do you allow that to happen? I mean, that's kind of like the most tragic character in the BAHASF universe. This guy's a pedophile who wanted to join the army but couldn't because he had diabetes and now has no legs and now is stuck LARPing on Roblox as the dream he could never fulfill. That's really... I'm saying this a lot, but that's really tragic. That's really, really sad and depressing. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. Okay, well, that's a lie. I'd probably wish that on half the people on this list. But yeah, But that's the list. Eldirian, I know you're watching this. You can stop throwing signs on my plot saying, when's the next BAHASF video? When's the next BAHASF video? I can't wait to see the next BAHASF video. If you do that again, I'm blocking you and I will get your accounts banned. Stop asking me.
Yeah, this is Randy. My sister's amazing. She loves me.
Let's hopefully we can come to good side.
No.
What?